Hello, it's Rebel Black here from Bowerbirds, and this is 6 steps to creating your perfect vision. So, the 6 steps are to project into the future, determine your purpose, describe success, consider your structure, make it relatable, and make it measurable. At the end of this, you're going to have a process that you'll be able to go to create your perfect vision for your organization, business, or your community or idea. So, the vision statement describes exactly what you aspire to be once you've achieved your mission. So, you will need to do the work on developing your mission as well. We have another video for that. But it specifies the impact in a broader sense as a result of the mission. So, what will happen in the world, in the community, in the area that you want to influence that will come about as a result of the implementation of the mission. The vision is the big picture outcome. Your vision keeps you connected to the bigger picture. It's the motivation, it's your why. It creates engagement, it makes it easier for people to understand your mission, and it helps people stay motivated when times are tough. It's the thing that sits outside of us that keeps us going when things are tricky. So, at the end of this video, what I'd like for you to be able to do is craft up a really strong and powerful vision that you will refine over time. The first thing to do is think about a point in time ahead of time, maybe 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 100 years even, when your entity or your idea is really dominating, where your community is thriving, where the dream that you dream today is realized. You want to think big. So you want to really put yourself in a future state. You need to consider the objective, advantage, and scope of your purpose. So, why do we exist? How do we do things differently? And what should or shouldn't we do to achieve our objectives? So, this is really the purpose of your idea or your organization. You want to describe what success looks like for your entity. So, what we're doing now is just building a bit of case information. We're kind of building the data, if you like, that's going to inform the development of your vision. So, what would success look like if everything, the magic wand was waved and everything was perfect? What would be happening in the world and in your activity? Think about what your structure is. Are you a not-for-profit? Is it a community group? Are you a family, a team? Is this a business entity? What is your structure? And you want to name it. And you want to make the vision relatable. So consider referencing an organization or community that your market or your team or the people that you're wanting to engage, your stakeholders, would recognize. For example, to be the Airbnb of knowledge sharing. We will grow to be as big as Nike. We will be as recognized as Uluru. So you're creating a relatability to the community that you're wanting to activate. And then you want to make it measurable. So you want to make sure that it's tangible, attainable, and real. So it needs to be specific. And attainable might be a broad stretch because we also want this to be visionary. We want this to be so visionary that people get excited about it. So some good examples of vision statements below. Alzheimer's Association, a world without Alzheimer's disease. I mean, it's pretty simple vision, isn't it? And everyone, it's relatable. Most of us have had some experience of someone with Alzheimer's. We know how devastating it is. So we understand that a vision for a world without it is amazing. We want to get involved in that. Microsoft at its founding was a computer on every desk and in every home. That is ubiquitous. That is, they wanted to achieve that vision. Now, that's pretty ambitious, but it's not inconceivable. And so, again, it's very relatable. We understand what computers are. We understand what people's homes are. So we can put ourselves in that vision. The Australian Department of Health, better health and wellbeing for all Australians now and for future generations. So it's visionary. It's like it's better health. I mean, I would tweak that a little bit to be a bit more specific about what better health and wellbeing actually is, but you can see it's contextualized, it's now and future generations, it's Australia. We understand what health and wellbeing is, so we're sold a vision. Teach for America. One day, all children in this nation will have the opportunity to attain an excellent education. Again, it's, we know what it's about. We know who it's for. We know what the time frame is. It's quite specific. Again, I'd probably, to make it more visionary or more action oriented, I'd probably say all children in this nation have the opportunity to attain an excellent education. That would make it even more punchy. So you can see these are constantly being refined as well. You're never going to get the perfect one the first time. So you want to get something down that gets you started. So that's your call to action now, to get writing. Get as much of that information covered and then start to play around with just a simple sentence that encapsulates or brings together all of the information that you've gathered using these 6 steps. There's some extra inspiration there. And if we can be of service to support you, please reach out through bowerbirds.com. May your bower be blessed.